with less than a gram of net carbs. It was the keto meal shake of our dreams. 6 months ago, that hero left us. This month, that legend returns.
Okay, ignore that last part.
Hello, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also a co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow who grabbed the wrong video.
Whoops.
Anyway, if you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away. And again, ignore that last part.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all of our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. And did we mention we make mistakes?
Yes, we do. Now, to couch your enthusiasm, that last part of that video is not accurate. Apple pie is not in stock.
Sorry.
You can go on the website. You will not be able to win. So stay tuned for tomorrow.
Sometime.
We're going to have some announcements.
We're
not announcing anything
We're
tonight.
having
Anyhow.
been a mess.
Yep. Anyway, I'm blaming Ben. So, hey. Happy Tuesday night, everybody. So, hey Miriam, what's the flavor of the week?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin spice caramel. That's right.
So you can make pumpkin sausage soup and eat it.
Yes, which is delicious.
So good.
So we actually made that on Monday? No. Made it on Saturday.
The pumpkin sausage soup.
It was delicious.
It was delicious.
Yep. So you can either get the large bag for 10% off, or the smaller bag, or the Go Packs for 36% off. So Jerry says apple pie is flavor of the week tomorrow. I don't know what you're talking about. We're not talking about apple pie tonight.
Right?
At all.
I don't even know.
On the other hand, I need to go turn off the oven.
I'll stay here.
Yes, you would.
I'll talk about stuff.
Hey.
Chris is just going to leave me here with the computer. So, how was your day today? I had a good day. I actually got a lot of stuff done. And I'm not sure what's in the oven, but I want to eat it. Could be anything. Let me see if I can figure out how to scroll. Nope. Can't figure it out with the trackpad on this thing. So, that's okay. Oh, sans Chris, let's talk. Yes, let's talk. Tomorrow, tune in for my birthday surprise party giveaway thing. I hope you've all been able to enter in the drawing because we're going to give away a lot of things. We have a schedule that, I don't know, is it posted yet?
Oh, that's actually what I was just bringing up.
Oh.
Okay. So
it's actually subject to change.
where did you go?
I
had it up. Okay. Oh, let me. How do I make this bigger?
I don't know.
Let's embiggen.
I don't know.
Embiggen.
Are you sharing now?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, this is in Eastern Time Zone times.
Yes. All of them are Eastern.
Yes.
It still says Eastern Standard Time down at the bottom.
It does.
Yes. It's Eastern Daylight Time.
I can't read it.
It's behind the camera.
It's Eastern
so
time.
So Maria Emmerich, we're going to start with her at 10:45 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Then, and that'll be on the Instagrams.
Uh-huh.
We've got
then
a special
Facebook
announcement.
and YouTube.
Yep, at 11:15.
We'll be at our regular.
Yep.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Oh, we've got Joe and Rachel of Two Crazy Ketos on Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
That was supposed to be later on.
Yeah.
But
we had to change things around, and that's okay.
Yep. Here, you guys all want to watch me quit Slack?
Yeah.
There we go.
Everybody wants to.
Then we've got Carrie Brown.
Yes.
We're giving away an ice cream maker.
That's
at
right.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Carrie Brown, Facebook and YouTube.
6:45.
And then we're giving away another ice cream maker at 10 p.m. Eastern. That'll be on Instagram.
Instagram. So we
Yes.
put the schedule up so you could go follow along. And then what we'll do is just pull the names from the same giveaway that you've all entered into.
Chris and Miriam says, Miriam messed up with the computer just like Rachel. What'd you do?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, I just couldn't scroll.
Oh,
So I was pushing it up and down and nothing was happening. Of course, it's working for you.
yeah. Well, you have to have your mouse within the area.
I had that.
And then you scroll down. And it
I did
scrolls
that
down
too. And it did nothing.
with 2 fingers.
Oh, that's a difference.
Otherwise, you're just moving around the cursor.
Yep. Which is why it didn't work. And that's okay.
Let's see.
When you know, you know.
Air Fry Nancy is saying hi, Chris and Miriam. Let's see. Too Crazy Kyo says, "What's up, family? I'm bursting Randy's bubble."
You know, I'm the worst.
Let's see. Jessica Rosa says, "Good evening."
Hi, Jessica.
Sarah's on as well. Blue
Hi,
Eye is on. So is Susan B.
Thanks for my birthday dinner, by the way, Susan.
Randy says, "No." I have 2 loaves of protein-sparing bread in the oven right now.
Oh,
That's what.
then I
So
can have
I
grilled
did-
cheese sandwiches.
I did the 30 minutes baking it, and then it's in the 15 minutes of thinking about
the
what it's
turning
done.
off. Yeah, the thing I said when you were gone was, whatever you have in the oven, I want to eat it.
I'm sure you do. Irene says hi from Pennsylvania.
Hi.
Pennsylvania. Patty says, I made pumpkin spice pudding for tomorrow. Can you try it? Just 11 ounces of water, 1 teaspoon of
That sounds amazing.
gelatin. Kat says, you guys are having way too much fun. with
I
this."
know.
Yep.
It's really bad. You know what? It's nice to get a laugh. Like, we're too stressed out all the time. Let's just laugh for a minute.
He says, now that Chris is gone, we can talk about him.
Right? Right?
Let's see. Jerry says, spicy pumpkin sausage soup. Let's make that Instant Pot friendly. It is Instant Pot
Oh,
friendly.
yeah, totally.
Just toss it in the Instant Pot, turn it on, and
Yeah.
come back and
I just use a crock pot because I don't ever care when it needs to be done. So I just throw everything in there and then the next day I'll pull it out again.
Sean says, I don't know how to Instagram.
Ah,
Aren't you a grandma?
no, she's not.
I know. Bob says, happy almost birthday, Miriam. Well, it was.
Yep. It was on the
Friday.
3rd.
Was it Friday? Yeah.
Yep. But we're going to keep celebrating all month.
But he says, I'm a September birthday.
And we'll celebrate with you,
Chris
Bob.
Jones says, good evening, Miriam and Chow family.
Hey, Chris.
Suzanne says, where do you sign up for the giveaway? That
Thank
is
you.
a very good question.
So you can do it on Facebook or Instagram. And it has this big yellow picture that says Miriam's birthday.
Well, you actually can't
giveaway.
sign up on Instagram.
Yeah, you
But
have
it
to go
talks
to the
about it.
link.
What you have to do is you have to go to this link,
Mm-hmm.
and then it has all the stuff.
Oh, look at us.
Yeah, give them
Hey,
some
birthday shirt I
pumpkins.
forgot to wear on my birthday.
What?
Dang it.
And here is the
Let's
link
give
to
them
Miriam's
something to
birthday
talk about.
bash. So I will copy that.
Mm-hmm. So go right there and enter in, and you will be there. And we'll pull multiple people's names. And what we'll do is have Holly email you, and you email her right back so that we know that you got the message, that you won, and she'll send you the prizes.
Yes. Let's see. Andrew says, I've been working 12-hour days. I'm going to miss this. Degree CKO says, eating KetoChow root beer ice cream and pouring Zevia creamy root beer
Ooh.
over it.
That sounds amazing.
Lisa says, what is the time in mountain time? So if we
Oh,
go back
it's
here.
2 hours different.
So this is 8:45
In the
for
morning.
Maria Emmerich.
Mhm.
9:15
9:15
for that. It's 11:30 for Joe and Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
2 for the ice cream maker. 4:45 for Carrie Brown, and 8 p.m. for the other.
Which means
ice
we
cream.
can go to bed at a good time.
Yes, it does. Okay, let's see. Andrew says, oh yeah, I already read that. Gina says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Jerry says, I put reminders, but it's for a review day, and I have an executive review.
Oh, dang
Now,
it.
you don't have to be,
Yeah, you don't have to be there
present
to
for
win. But we just would like you
but we
to
are going to have
because we
fun.
like you. We like to hang
There'll
out.
be announcements and stuff too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Devin says, I just had chocolate mint with cookies and cream. Jerry says, Patty made delicious T-bone steaks for dinner tonight.
Yummy.
Kathy says, good evening. Cher says, so 7:45 a.m. Pacific.
Yes.
That's when the first one is with Maria Emmerich.
Mm-hmm.
So Randy says, I blocked my day tomorrow to watch Keto Chow. Okay. Adrienne says, what PSMF bread recipe did you use?
We've been using, I think, Maria Emmerich's Wonder Bread recipe,
Yep.
which is just on the site. You can look up Maria Emmerich Wonder Bread, and it has allulose and cream of tartar, right?
Yep, it's just this one right here. The other one called for nutritional yeast, I think.
Yeah, which I have made that one before. Oh, look at that grilled cheese sandwich.
Wow, it's like really weirdly.
It's getting mad.
Da, da, da.
Let's give them something to talk
so egg whites, powdered allulose, Redmond real salt, cream of tartar, unflavored egg white protein. It actually turns out to be. Oh, I don't think I was sharing.
Whoops.
There, now I'm sharing. Okay.
You got pictures of us looking at the screen. Boring.
Me do bad stuff and technical, no good.
Yeah, I like that video. That was lame.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, here. Air Fernandez says, what, Chris, you jest.
Yeah.
Denise is on from Decatur, Alabama. Is it followed here yet? No, not yet.
I think you should order pumpkin just in case. I need to put my pumpkins out. Dang it, I was going to do that on Monday and I forgot.
Tracy says, so with the egg pudding, do you have to use a blender? I only have a food processor. I don't have
Do it. Use a food processor. I bet it'll work.
The food processor is just going to chop it up small.
Some food processors are powerful enough to do that.
Now, you don't need, and
you can.
I don't know if you could use an immersion blender.
I don't see why you couldn't.
Maria made it with a super janky
blender,
Costa Rica blender. But you don't have to use hard-boiled eggs. We found out that you can use scrambled eggs. And then it doesn't have that sulfur smell until the next day, which you do get with the hard-boiled.
Yeah. Also, if you said you don't have a huge blender, do you have a small blender? Maybe you could half the recipe and just use the blender and make half. That'd be a better serving size anyway.
I'm glad I quit Slack. People are slacking all over the
place. Slacky pants.
Dudes of Crazy Kios is looking forward to seeing Mama Chris next week.
Me too.
Let's see. Irene says, happy birthday, Miriam. My son shares a birthday with you.
Yay!
Becca says, I'm not a grandmother, but I don't know how to Instagram either.
That's okay. You don't need Instagram.
Mimi says, hello, everyone. Mike says, hi, folks. What I missed? Nothing. Nothing at all. Mm-hmm. There have been no announcements made other than a bunch of
no mistakes.
Nope.
It's all good.
Joe wants to know, what time will the giveaway be if I fly to Korea for my segment? So what you need to do,
let's see, Google what?
If you go to everytimezone.com.
Korea. Oh, look how fancy that looks.
So you can, here you've got your local time, and you can just drag it over to wherever you want.
Yeah, Sister.
Yeah. And it tells you what time it'll be in the different areas. So I'm not sure.
New Zealand. That sounds cool.
I don't know if it's on Tokyo time or China time. That's a really good question. But
Google it.
Yeah, so you can just, everytimezone.com, Joe. Just use that. Then you don't have to ask me anymore. Jessica says, I bought a chocolate peanut butter to eat today for lunch, but the office brought Buffalo Wild Wings for somebody's birthday. So I'm not even mad about the sudden change of plan.
I would totally be down for that.
Yep. Denise is apparently not a robot.
Good job, Denise.
Good job not being a robot. Lady Riv says, I will watch on mute since I'll be working. Okay.
Hopefully we say your name.
Air Fry Nancy says, still the regular live tomorrow.
Yep,
Yes.
That's the 9:15, which is 11:15.
Part 2.
Which is 8:15 your time, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Meg says, good evening. Listening while feeding the pets.
Oh.
Tigrizikio says, Maria said you can cut the allulose down to 1 tablespoon and you won't notice a difference. Oh, really?
Totally. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll have to talk to her about that. Mm-hmm. Kathy says, my guava grapefruit is in the fridge for tonight.
Yes.
Nice.
Have you made it in ice cream yet? Because I like it as ice cream. Just saying.
Let's see. Mike said it's cool to be lame.
It is.
Sharon says, you ever tried the altered PSMF bread recipe given online using
We need to.
I haven't.
That would be smart.
Yet.
We should, because we have Keto Chow and we like Keto Chow and we make Keto Chow, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it would be interesting to try it out.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth says, "Wow, sorry, Keith." Oh, because he said that silly company that could not give me benefits called me on Labor Day to let me know I'm too awesome for work for them.
Oh, hey.
This isn't the one you're working for. It's another one you interviewed with, I'm assuming. Because, wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, worked 5 days totally and only installed 2 kitchens. The owner kept ordering the wrong parts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Dang.
Lame.
Let's see. Susan says, "Good evening, Chris Joe." Oh, DH says, "So, do you have any apple pie keto chow recipes?" Not that I'm aware of. None to announce tonight.
Nope.
Brian has a good question. Is it realistic to make the PSMF Wonder Bread with a hand mixer? Don't have a stand mixer. Okay. Maria actually answered this on her Sunday live stream. She said you can use a hand mixer. It just takes forever. What I would recommend instead would be an immersion blender with a whisk attachment.
That's the same thing as a hand blender.
No, it's not. A hand mixer is the one that has the 2 things that spin.
Yeah. But an immersion blender just goes one direction.
A whisk attachment on an immersion blender. Because, okay, have you ever made whipped cream using a whisk attachment on a hand blender? I mean, on a immersion blender?
No.
Yes, you have. I've seen you do it.
I mean, yes. I'm sorry. I was thinking PSMF bread.
Yes. So using that, it actually should work fairly well.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to go for a long time.
Why don't they just use a hand mixer with only one of the things?
Well, 2 of them will actually go faster. It's not that. It's the whisk. And using the immersion blender, it actually does a bit of a better job.
Okay.
But I can tell you that with our KitcheNaid mixer, mixing up one of the things of the PSMF bread it's like 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's a long time.
It takes a long time.
It takes a long time.
It took me as much time to have one mix as it did to completely reschedule all of the live streams on Facebook and YouTube for tomorrow because Joe needed to change the schedule. So there you go.
Okay.
Let's see. Mike says that video I saw with a flavor that shall not be named. No announcement. I what you're saying. Yep. No announcements. I created my life says I made the bread with a hand mixer. Perfect every time.
Perfect.
Wow.
See, I knew you could do it.
Joe says Rachel is at the church setting up for next weekend, so I can put these silly questions in without getting yelled at.
I'll yell at you. Knock it off.
Elizabeth said my friend signed up on Monday with an order, and she just got her sister to place another order, and she's placing another order tomorrow.
Thank you.
Denise says, I didn't think I would get through the giveaway entry trying to prove that I'm not a robot. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kathy says, this is my first time trying. I will try ice cream next. That's
well, tell us what you think, because I want to know. I want your feedback.
Too Crazy Keo said, we made the bread and ate it as French toast. Per Maria's challenge, we couldn't eat half a loaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as French toast, it's really good. I was surprised that I liked the grilled cheese sandwich, because did I already tell you guys this? Grilled cheese sandwiches are like there in the sky for me.
Unhealthy relationship with grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Actually, not as bad as...
It was the first thing I learned how to cook myself as a child, because I love them that much.
Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, but actually I like them more than Pop-Tarts. But anyway, I thought that nothing could ever be as good. And it's not the same, of course, because the bread is still not bread. But it's... Oh, do you need to do the oven again?
Turn off, open up the oven. So.
Oh, what was I saying? Okay, so, but the bread is still good. Like, I think it's because we put some salt and butter, and then it had melted cheese in it, and garlic salt. Garlic salt.
He's been good.
On the grilled cheese sandwich. And he's just leaving me today, apparently, for the PSMF bread. That's sad. Anyway, I think it's still super yummy, and I want to have it again. And I want to have it with tomato soup, even though I've never had grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup. I know a lot of people have done that before, but it's like super fabulous, like dipping, because it has all the little, I want to say nucleation sites, but that's probably not it. It has all the little holes that will suck up yummy stuff. But it is super filling because it's eggs. So you have to think when you eat it, I'm really eating eggs. So if I'm eating that many eggs, I'd be very full. So anyway, I love it. I love it. So great. PSMF. Grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh, he brought it up to show you and then got caught on the doorknob. Okay, I'll hold it.
Show off for everybody.
Pretty. It's so pretty. And it's hot.
Yep.
And it smells bread-like.
Yeah.
It has a little tiny peak on the top.
I left the door open. Dang it.
I'll-
Okay.
Oh, and I won't.
Kim
I'll
says, I
forget it.
thought her bread could be made with no allulose. That is also true. You can make it with no.
You can smell the allulose.
It just. I think she says it makes it a little softer. Anyway. Too crazy. Joe says, an immersion blender is generally faster than a hand mixer. Denise says, has anyone noticed prices going up on heavy whipping cream?
I haven't noticed because I don't pay attention to the prices that good. I'm the worst.
He says, well, on the plus side, I'm off now for Ketopalooza.
That's right.
Oliver Pennsylvania says, I just do half a batch with my hand mixer and the regular beaters. Nice.
Nice.
So Sonia says, I have an 8 a.m. work seminar tomorrow, so I hope it's done in time.
I hope so too.
Blaine says, I think the thinner wire of a whisk puts in more air. I think you're correct.
Yeah, that's probably so. Also, it has like the different, so there's 4, and then this one has like a whole bunch. So it's just different.
Jerry says, how about black licorice Keto Chow? We don't have any announcements about that tomorrow either.
Maybe.
Adrienne says,
Maybe the next day.
Is a KitchenAid stand mixer that much better than a cheap stand mixer? So I have never used
We have
any
never
stand
had
mixer
anything
except
but a
the
KitchenAid.
And that's recent that we got.
Well, that's not true. We had a Bosch mixer when we used to make bread.
Yeah, but that's
But we
not.
never tried doing anything else
It
in
only
it.
did bread mixing. It didn't do anything else.
But we
so.
had my mom's Bosch, and it was ancient.
Yep.
And we loved it.
Joe says, I tried to make the bread with carton egg whites, and even after 10 minutes, they didn't fluff up half as much as regular eggs. Stupid pasteurization.
Yes.
Same issue.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, on the Costco egg white carton, it basically said, look, don't even
This
try
is
to use this to make a
pasteurized.
meringue.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. And I tried it, and it was... let's see. Rhonda is on. Welcome, Rhonda. Too crazy kids. Joe says, I used to eat 2 grilled cheese sandwiches a day pre-keto. Now I have
Yeah.
Blaine says, I need to contact customer support because even signed in, it's not letting me enter.
Oh, bummer.
You're talking about the giveaway thing? Now, there is on the page thing, if you're having problems, please check this. And it has some tips.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of times, if you do it on a desktop or a laptop computer instead of on your phone.
Oh, that might be it.
So if you're having problems, try that. Yeah, Randy says if the carton egg whites are ultra pasteurized, they will not whip up. That's right. Tracy says put cheese in the bottom so it'll make the protein sparing bread even crisper.
Right? So definitely put a little bit of cheese on there and then let it crisp and stick to it. Some butter and some salt and then flip it over. Do it again.
Joe says, sorry we had to change the schedule, but don't worry. Rachel put me in timeout because of it.
Oh.
Matt says, geez, Chris, sorry that we're interrupting your baking night with a pesky live
Yeah, what
stream."
the heck? I don't even have any cookies.
Lynette says it's beautiful. Devin says, I've yet to try the PSMF recipes. It's super complicated. So with this, I mixed together the ingredients, turned on the Kitchenaid.
Mixer and then left.
That was it.
You just have to whip it a long time and then longer than that. Because it just has to get really big and it'll be falling out of your bowl. And then also, when you do it the first time, just expect it to go flat.
Yeah.
It tastes the same.
Well, the first 2 times I did it, I used eggs from a carton.
Yeah.
And it did not work
Which
very
it still tasted good.
It did.
Like, yeah. And I think the thing is, like, I'm not attached to bread anymore.
Yeah.
I've gotten to the place in my life where I don't need bread in my life.
I'm not so bread.
And so this is more like fun. It's not so, it doesn't replace bread. It doesn't taste super much like bread, but it's kind of nice to, hold a Subway sandwich.
When it's covered with cheese and garlic butter.
I know, it's just another way to have cheese in your hand, right? Like another way to get butter on your hands. I don't know.
Lots of people think the bread looks super awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Joe says the allulose makes the crust softer.
Yes, I did notice that without the allulose, the crust was a little bit harder.
He says, yeah, maybe I'm weird, but I'm not interested in the PSMF bread. The giant Keto Chow drop biscuits will be fine when I really need bread.
Yeah, and I really like
agree
the
with
drop biscuits too.
Matt says the PSMF bread looks good. I needed to get some eggs to make it since I'm out. Let's see. Mike says we've had the same box for like 20 years. I've replaced parts, but the maintenance just keeps on going.
Yeah, that's what we did too. Because my mom had the Bosch. It was probably older than I am. And then when we got married and had a couple kids, then we bought a new bowl. That was it.
Yep. Jeannie says store-bought eggs are pasteurized, so why do they work and the carton ones don't? So store-bought eggs are not pasteurized. They are washed, which is why you have to keep them
refrigerated.
But they're not pasteurized. If you get them in the carton, they are pasteurized, though. Let's see. Rihanna says, I didn't have a KitchenAid mixer for years. I would never go back. I would never go back. It really does make a difference. Okay. Patty says that she's made several loaves with Costco carton egg whites. Fluffy, no problem.
Yeah.
See, I did a side-by-side comparison. And yeah, the Costco one was fine with the carton eggs.
Yep.
It wasn't like that, though. It was.
Yeah, it's just like a little bit denser. But I mean, until you put the two bread side by side, you couldn't really tell. If I was eating the bread by itself, it was like, oh, PSMF bread.
Let's see. Blaine says, I'll keep trying. Okay. Man says, I'm back. I kind of till at Denver airport to go home to Vegas. Reunited with best friend from Army after 33 years. Tears, hugs. Kids and grandkids, Animal Farm, beautiful family. Now back to keto. Oh. Joe says, I get to eat the PSMF bread during the beef, butter, and bacon and egg month.
Right.
Can't have cheese. Wow.
I don't know if I want to do that now.
Shauna says, okay, I'm done double dutying it. Watching and listening. I'm watching a craft on how to unmute, cutting with sharp things and sticking with super double stick tape. Wow, that's a lot at the same time. But Joseph Larson says, Joe, you can put as much butter as you want on the bread, though. That is true.
Oh, yeah, because it's beef and butter. Why don't you just turn your butter into cheese, age it.
Tracy says, I've used carton egg whites. They really need to be at room temperature. Oh, that's a good point.
Well, and we heard that too. Serious Keto did a video about room temperature eggs and cold eggs and what a difference it makes with certain things. And so it makes sense.
Yep. Mike says, I've read that a couple drops of water is enough moisture to make it fall. The only eggs I found that work so far are the cartons from Trader Joe's. Fun fact. This was made with only powder and water.
Chris is experimenting.
I'm not letting the cat out of the bag yet on how exactly I did it. But I didn't use...
Just rip that top off.
No. I didn't use any actual eggs. I didn't take any eggs out of shells. I only used powder.
Magical powder. Magical egg powder.
Let's see. Nancy's great way to increase your protein. Yep. Joe says, yeah. So you throw butter all over the egg bread and you're good to go. Because Joe's talking about the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. Irene says, love my cuisine art mixer. Michelle says, what's the difference between the natural strawberry and the strawberry?
Good question. The natural strawberry is sweetened with monk fruit and the regular strawberry is sweetened with sucralose.
Yep.
That's the only difference.
0.08 grams of sucralose versus 0.12 grams of monk fruit, if I remember correctly. So,
okay. I don't remember the monk fruit amount.
Yeah. Jerry says I got the egg whites from Costco and had no issues with whipping them up in my KitchenAid stand mixer. Yep. Maybe it's because I pulled them straight out of the
fridge. Yeah. Because when I did it, I didn't have a problem. So.
When did you make it?
One time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's see.
I made it without the allulose.
Chad says I won Joe and Rachel's Chow giveaway. Is there anything better than free Keto Chow?
I mean, no. I'm glad you won, Chad.
No, let's see. Jerry says, Mixer, I think I need to replace my keyboard's batteries. Mixier. Jason says, where do you buy egg white protein? I got it on Amazon.
Yep.
Let's see. Too Crazy Keto says, Maria said the carton ones won't fluff up as much. And the biggest mistake people make when making it is they don't whip it high enough.
Yeah. And I think that's why my first one went flat.
Yeah. There's a place on my KitchenAid where I know that that's whipped up high enough.
Oh, you should show me that in case I ever want to make it. Oh,
it's about a half inch below the ring. So
we have a giant. We have like the giant big bowl.
Yep. So when it's about a half inch below that ring, that's when.
That's enough.
Yep.
Cool.
Lori says I like the to make buns and add everything but bagel seasoning.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Let's see. Constant with the good. Rhonda says all the extras added to the bread does change the texture to be more like bread. Keto Chow yeast and nutritional yeast. Either way will change the texture. I love, love, love it.
Nice.
Let's see. Joseph said it's just a solid loaf of powdered keto chow.
Right.
There's actually no keto chow in that.
It's the egg protein or egg.
Shauna
powder,
wants to know what
whatever.
kind of chicken does egg white powder come from? Powdered chicken?
It's powdered chicken.
Let's see. Becca says, I think I'll wait till the magical powder is available before I try making the bread. And Randy says, the bread with butter and topped with bacon sounds awesome. Actually, that does. Let's see. Older Pennsylvania says, I made a couple of loaves and they make good flotation.
Yeah, they're interesting to say the least.
Jerry pulled his straight out of the fridge.
The thing is, it's like angel food cake consistency.
Yes.
That it and not moist. So it's just like this kind of spongy thing, but great to dip in your pumpkin sausage soup.
Randy says, I wonder if the magic powder is what Maria mentioned in her video. It might be.
It might have been.
Which Randy was the one who originally asked Maria,
Randy,
have you ever used Keto Chow in your recipes? And then she launched into that. That was pretty funny. We went back and watched the video. Roy says, can make some pretty amazing routine. Can make some pretty amazing routine for a salad with that as well. Okay. Oh, and Joe says you can save the yolks for later, feed them to your pets, or throw them out. And it's still cheaper than carton egg whites. Oh, Lori says you can make croutons. Nice.
Oh, that's a good idea.
On Maria's page, she recommends you save the
yolks.
yolks to make mayonnaise and other stuff for your non-PSMF days. Like hollandaise sauce. There you go.
Oh, her hollandaise sauce is yummy too.
Okay.
Okay.
So we already talked about that the pumpkin spice caramel is the flavor of the week. It was out of stock for quite a while.
But it's back in stock because it's fall.
It is. So Stuart had a really good question. Have you ever purchased a bag of your favorite flavor and you mix it up and it tastes different?
Have you? Okay, so there's a few
asking
questions
people
about
on the
that then.
Yeah, so number one question, how does it taste different? Like not
Does it taste different like you've had it before, or you haven't had it before and you are having a memory of pistachio and it doesn't taste like pistachio to you? So that's my question. Or could it be that you've had it before and it doesn't taste the same? Could it be that you need to weigh it out? Is that what you're looking at?
So I'm just putting this link into the chat. So a while ago, people were reporting that the chocolate Keto Chow didn't taste the same.
Okay.
What it turned out to be is that particular, the protein that we were now getting wasn't as dense.
Okay.
And so it was a little bit more fluffy. And we, instead of using a 94 cubic centimeter scoop, we needed a 100 cubic centimeter scoop in order to get the same, in order to get a full serving. So while we were doing that, we actually did a test and did a tightly packed scoop and compared it to what it was versus if you weigh out the serving size. So chocolate was, it was way off, 93.
So 93. So that's why you kind of want a heaping scoop?
Well, no, you want a tightly packed one. In this case, switching to a 100 cc made it 100, exactly 100%.
Okay, so we did switch the scoop. Yeah. That's what you're trying to say.
For instance, vanilla was a little high.
Oh.
Cookies and cream. Mocha was low. So the scoop
is not exactly accurate.
It's not even close to being accurate.
It's close, though. Like, it's close enough. I don't care, but I can see how other people do care. Like Chris, who's pedantic and wants to measure and weigh, and I just am like, scoop, that's good enough. I should have, if I didn't like it, maybe I didn't
Most
have
times
scoop.
I just use a scoop.
And there are times that the flavor is not as strong as other times. We've noticed that if the older your Keto Chow is, the milder the flavor can be. Also, we know the difference if you put heavy cream instead of butter or oil, that the flavor will be muted as well. So depending on how you mix it, if you have like the old batch and the new batch and can compare them, then definitely you would be able to tell if there was a difference or not.
face is itchy.
But if you have a question, go ahead and weigh it. And if you really feel like it's totally different, please let us know because we'll make sure to check the lot number and all of the thing. And you know how to get a hold of customer service. It's at the bottom of our website in the little corner down here. There's a little circle. And then also you can email us at hello@ketochow.xyz.
Yeah, or reply to any orders.
Yep, and then we'll be able to get you help.
Mike says all Holland ice sauce is yummy though.
Mm.
Joe says, can we talk about peanut butter and jelly?
No.
Nope. Let's see. Elizabeth says, hey Joe, use peanut butter powder and the water flavors for grape jelly, and there's your sandwich.
There you go. There's your sandwich.
Two Crazy Keto says Joe's birthday bash would be an announcement of peanut butter and grape jelly keto chow. Yeah, Rachel is definitely not there right now.
Yeah.
Becca says, what about a blackberry flavor? I love blackberries.
Oh, blackberries is good. Have you tried putting like a blackberry into your vanilla before?
And blending it up, that would probably work out really well. Yeah. Carrie says, scoop. There it is.
Scoop. There it is.
Joseph wants an Irish cream flavor.
Oh, Irish cream.
See, I don't like coffee and I don't drink alcohol, so I'm the least likely person to want Irish cream.
I also.
Actually, every time I think of Irish cream,
I think of like a leprechaun.
No, there was an old movie, Yours, Mine, and Ours. I think it had Henry Fonda and
Lucille Ball.
And they had she had 10 kids and he had 8 kids. So of course they got married. Well, their spouses died, so they got together.
Yeah. But he was in the military, so he was gone the whole time.
Yeah. But at one point he's like, my children acted like I was always neglecting their mother, despite all indications to the contrary. Anyway, really good movie. But at one point, he goes to get Irish cream coffees.
Oh.
And then the girl, the fake
daughter. Oh.
The fake eyelash falls into it.
Is that the coffees?
Yeah, and he says, your Irish cream is winking at me.
I remember that now. Well, that's why we've heard of Irish cream before.
Yep. Ellen says, shared my chocolate and other Keto Chow flavors with my daughter. She had her first meal today, and she says, just tried the pumpkin salted caramel shake with almond. Very tasty. Fit well into my macros with my peanut butter toast. My app considered this meal perfect.
That's awesome.
Nice. Becca says, yeah, that's how I make blackberry ice cream. I added frozen blackberries to vanilla Keto Chow.
Perfect.
Two Crazy Keto says, the original Yours, Mine, and Ours is awesome. The remake wasn't.
Oh, the remake was.
I have to agree.
Was kind of funny. I liked it. Okay, though.
Yeah. Mike says, don't tell Joe, but if you ever do make peanut butter and jelly, I will probably only buy 2 of them unless I love it, and then I'll buy more than I should. Jerry says, I no longer drink alcohol, but Irish cream is delicious. I have some of the Jordan skinny syrup, and one is Irish cream.
Oh, really?
It's just in my coffee.
There you go.
And then Joseph wants blueberry muffin.
I want blueberry muffin, too.
Suzanne wants all things blueberry. Ross says that movie
blueberry is good.
Dennis says, with 8, you get egg roll, another title from our past. Yeah.
Right. I like that movie, too.
Becca says, I rarely drink alcohol anymore, but I had a glass of wine tonight for my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday? Is it today?
Is it today? Let us know, Becca. Susan says, I agree with Blueberry Muffin. I don't know who Blueberry Muffin is, but... Steph had a good question.
Talking to a Blueberry Muffin.
Hello, Blueberry. Steph wanted to know, can I make my shakes with extra virgin olive oil? I tried heavy cream and butter, and I wasn't feeling it so much, but I love the shakes.
You can if you want to. The reason why we don't recommend it is because extra virgin olive oil has a taste.
It has a very strong flavor.
It comes through the taste, and we like avocado oil because it doesn't have a taste. You can do it. We've done it before, like especially if you're in a pinch, like you could totally do it. There's nothing wrong with it.
So Rhonda says she's mixed chocolate mint and pistachio, and it was fabulous.
Really? Ah.
Well, now I want to try chocolate mint and key lime.
No, but you should mix lemon and lime. Oh, and Holly made me a pina colada, which is out of stock, and key lime together.
Oh, that's right.
And that was really good.
Luke says, I just realized I didn't make the bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Palm the forehead. Becca says today is her 71st birthday.
71?
But are you celebrating your 21st birthday?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Becca. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Oh, let's see. Susan says he's strawberry shortcake's friend. Okay.
Blueberry muffin is strawberry
That's true.
shortcake's friend.
Michelle says I like eggnog with chocolate mint.
Ooh.
Let's see. Everyone's wishing Becca happy birthday. Speaking of eggnog, so Jennifer had a question on the Facebook support group. She said, do the eggnog and pumpkin shakes come out every year, or do they change up the seasonal flavors every year?
Those are seasonal flavors and they come out every year. We've had eggnog and pumpkin for a while, since 2017.
Yep. I don't know. It's
2017. So they'll come out every year. We just discovered that they sell better in the fall, so we want to keep them in the fall because that's where they're happiest.
So we do have a blog post about seasonal flavors and a lemon meringue update. This is from about a year ago when we made the change that some Keto Chow flavors would become seasonal.
I know it's sad.
And would not be available year-round.
Chris was really sad because he was all about eggnog all year round.
Yep.
And he hasn't had eggnog in a long time, so, you know.
Yep. So, and then, hey, lemon meringue. It's Leo Man.
Whoop.
Nice.
Keep making mistakes.
Oh, no. I'm blaming myself. Anyway, I'll post that in there. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys. Unwheatened. Leoman.
Julia says hi from Barbados. I'm new to keto, but would like to try Keto Chow.
Yeah.
But not even Amazon will ship. I will try.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But there can be more flavors on Amazon. I love coffee. So most of our flavors are on Amazon, except for some of the limited edition stuff.
Yeah.
Now I think we do ship to Barbados.
It just costs a lot shipping.
I do know about the only place that we don't ship is the United Kingdom.
UK. And it's simply because of the Brexit rules, the paperwork that has to go with it, because we like the UK.
MJ needs to fix themselves. Says, hi guys, I just got back from the ER, fractured 2 fingers and wrist. I tried to run on a track and took a spill on the second
Oh my gosh.
Sorry to hear that. Patty says, I tried peaches and cream today. So yummy. Now, peaches and cream has been the most divisive flavor that we've ever had. Some people love it. And some people are like...
I think eggnog was kind of like that.
No, eggnog isn't quite as divisive. I don't know. More people know what they're getting into with eggnog. The peaches and cream...
This has been different, yeah.
It does taste like...
It's kind of like candy.
The artificial
candy.
peach
it's not,
candies.
It's not as much like...
Yeah.
I don't know. I love it.
Some people think that it tastes like old woman perfume. So, whatever. Lisa says, what about hot fudge sundae? I don't know what that would be. Aside from the chocolate?
We used to have a chocolate fudge, like back in the days of our house. And it was just like a richer chocolate. I say put some
dark cocoa.
Put some cocoa powder into your chocolate.
There was a question on the Facebook support group about ways to improve cookies and cream.
Oh, we're putting chocolate in there?
Right next to a post where someone said that they were putting cocoa powder in their Keto Chow and absolutely loved it. I'm like, well, that's actually the answer.
Yeah.
Kathy says, I love eggnog. Becca says, Tarani has a sugar-free Irish cream shake.
Oh, there we go.
Better than the Jordans. Mix that with vanilla for an Irish cream shake.
Perfect.
Elizabeth says, if someone orders over $200 in product and they live in Hawaii, is the shipping still free for them? I think the free shipping doesn't happen
remember.
in Hawaii because it's only by UPS ground.
Excuse me.
And UPS ships UPS ground to Hawaii and Alaska, but it actually goes over an airplane and it costs like twice as much as shipping to Maine.
I don't know. I don't.
So if my memory is correct, the free ground shipping to the 48 contiguous United States does not apply to Hawaii.
But you know who will know for sure? Customer service team. Because they know more than us.
Shauna says, I've never tasted Old Woman perfume. No, but you've smelled it, which is most of what taste is. Joseph says, I'll have to try out the Tarani. I like mixing syrups into the extra thick homemade yogurt. Ooh, that's what we do.
Ooh, yes.
We drain
Oh,
the
yeah.
Two Crazy Ketos yogurt
We
until
totally
it's
do.
like
And then we add
cream cheese,
the
essentially.
sugar-free syrups into it. We love that.
Yep.
In fact, we've been really liking the high protein version and having that on PSMF days. So it's been really nice.
Brian says, Peaches and Cream has two schools of thought. Those that love it and those that can't admit they love it.
Right?
Cher says, how about a more pronounced vanilla? I can barely taste the vanilla. Pump up the vanilla flavor and call it home style or creamy vanilla. Not a bad idea. Lena says, I love to mix the cookies and cream with chocolate mint grasshopper milkshake.
Yeah.
Irene says, I love cocoa powder in some of my Keto Chow flavors. Yep. Marie says, now that I know about allulose, I need to make some of AB's aged eggnog. Need to age at least 2 months.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Linda has a question about apple pie, which we're not talking about tonight. Join us tomorrow. Blaine says the Keto Klingon is coming. Did you see his video, by the way?
The one that you showed me?
Yeah,
that he
Blaine.
was speaking in Klingon a long time ago?
Yeah, a while ago. Nice. Jerry says French vanilla. Natalie had some really good questions. You ready for these?
Okay.
Lots of them. Says, I'm fairly new here. I already figured out that what to do to enjoy Keto Chow products, all except electrolyte drops and magnesium drops. How do you taste them if they don't taste good? Do you drink them straight up? Oh, yeah. How do you take them if they don't taste good? Do you drink them straight up anyway? Is it okay to swallow a day's worth of electrolytes in 3 minutes? Do you dilute them in water and sip them throughout the day, or do you add them in Keto Chow shakes?
Okay, well, my opinion is I wouldn't add them to the Keto Chow shakes because it settles to the bottom, and then your last couple of bites of Keto Chow is going to taste gross.
Now, what this reminds me of, actually, is someone who was complaining of, they're like, everyone keeps on talking about how shrimp is so amazing. I just don't get it. I do not like shrimp. Like, all the little legs get stuck in your throat. And the guy was like, wait. You know you're supposed to peel those, right? And the other guy was like, what?
That's not what it sounds like.
No, because...
You're giving clear instructions.
Okay. On the instructions, it says to dilute them in water. And I think she thought that you're supposed to take it straight.
Okay.
Based on the questions there, because it's a very strong flavor, especially the magnesium. The magnesium, like we were at a trade show.
I have taken it straight, and it burns your throat.
Yeah, we were
it works really good.
San Diego, and people were like, "So what does the magnesium taste like?" I'm like, "Fire."
Garbage.
They're like,
it tastes like you're eating rocks.
It's like it is insanely.
It tastes disgusting.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's what I say. It tastes so horrible.
It's extremely effective.
Works so good.
Works so
good.
A bunch of people are talking about French vanilla versus what it makes French vanilla. But anyway, so my favorite way to do the magnesium drops is put it down the straw of a drink.
Yep.
And then suck it up.
And then it'll just go really fast and be done, and you'll be followed up with a different flavor.
Yep.
It's happy.
But definitely dilute it with water. And again, like Miriam said, I probably wouldn't add it to Keto Chow either, but adding it to
you can.
Anything that you want to drink or putting it on your food.
Yep.
Because it's just going
to salty. And it's not going to degrade no matter how hot it is.
Yep. Let's see. Adrienne wants a peanut butter flavor Keto Chow without the chocolate. Joe wants that too. Let's see. Becca says extra egg makes French vanilla, I think. Really? Oh.
Put an egg in your vanilla.
Mike says we fed a guest an artichoke once, and after a while he realized he was chewing up the entire leaves and swallowing them thorns and all.
Oh, you know what? I remember doing that as a kid and thinking, Mom, why do you like this?
Yeah. It's a vehicle for softened butter, isn't it?
Yeah. Or mayonnaise.
Yep. But wow, yeah, that would...
I think it's funny that every time we do buy them, which is not very often, and I go to eat it, then the kids just come up and take it from me, and I'm like, you never had any interest in this ever before, so...
MJ says I took the magnesium straight because my cramp was so bad in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
and it shocked the cramp out of me.
It works. It tastes horrible, but it
Yeah.
just, like, we can't deny it works so good.
Yep.
Tastes so bad, works so good.
Yep. Nancy says, I would love a peanut butter only flavor as well. And
That sounds yummy.
Fair says, what is extra egg? So I think they're talking about
The vanilla
when
ice
you're making a French vanilla ice cream. It's more of a custard, a frozen custard, and you're using eggs as part of the mix. So I don't know. Now it's Becca says extra egg yolks in French vanilla ice cream.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. So we got a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
Yes.
So for any of you who missed,
tune in tomorrow. We're doing lots of announcements and
They probably
giveaways.
can't see it because my face is.
And you probably can't see it because your face is here. Why would your face be in the way?
Because we're in the bottom corner down there. Okay, hold on.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Okay, can you see it now? All they were missing was
go.
all times are Eastern Standard Time. Not Eastern Standard.
This
just
is all
plain
Eastern time. 10:45, you got Maria. 11:15 a.m. We're going on our regular live stream. Same bat time, same bat channel. 1:30, Joe and Rachel have Two Crazy Ketos because Joe didn't want to leave Rachel to fend for herself, and I respect that. 4 p.m., we're giving away an ice cream maker on Instagram.
Because we have one left.
6:45, Carrie Brown, Facebook and YouTube. And 10 o'clock, we're giving away another ice cream maker. And again, if you haven't entered yet, if you just go to our Instagram and click on the link.
The link in the thing. Or it's on the Facebook page too.
Kim says, do you guys ever do a what you eat in a day video? I have done that before, and it's
really boring. You're like, Keto Chow. I should have done today. Today was really delicious day. I had
Go ahead.
chocolate mint Keto Chow.
Yep.
And then Audrey, my daughter, made me a pork chop. Holly made cauliflower rice with bacon in it.
And
Lynette,
I came downstairs to see if there was
the broccoli cheese. Oh, I finished it. It was delicious. The broccoli salad. The broccoli salad is so
bacon and onion and everything delicious salad.
So good.
Yep.
So that's what I had in between meetings today. Was that most delicious lunch? It was just so heavenly because we just went from meeting to meeting to meeting to meeting, and I got out
not so
20 minutes after everybody got to have lunch. I'm like, my friends. And then I got that yummy lunch. And then for dinner, Chris would put in
Southern
style ribs into the crock pot. And so I got home it was 2 hours later than I normally get home.
Yep.
Because we just did meetings still more all day long.
Did you pick up Sam and then
I came back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did leave, go pick up Sam from school, and then I came back to work, and then I got home, had my Southern style ribs, put a little bit of cheese on it, and then I had a little thing of salted caramel rebel ice cream.
Oh, okay.
With my dinner. What did you have? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. Cher says, got you think. Blaine says I ate shrimp shells and all first time I had it at age 6.
I think I probably would have too. Yeah.
DH says, sorry, I missed what you said about how to register for the giveaway. So I'll just show it. So if you go on the Keto Chow Instagram and there's this link here, takes you to all sorts of fun stuff. Here's Miriam's birthday bash.
Yep.
So you can go there. I'll just grab this link and you can enter.
And you can just grab it from there. There's also on our Facebook page. So if you want to enter there too.
Yep. Let's see. Joe says, I bet one of the announcements is peanut butter and jelly. That's why Chris isn't telling me anything. Yep. Julie says, what about the mango flavor? I don't know what you mean. We have a orange mango.
Orange mango.
Let's see. Rhonda says, is it only one entry per person? So you can share it with people?
Yeah. I think if you had if you tried to enter with the same email address, it wouldn't work.
Correct. Too Crazy Keto says, Lynette needs to send me that recipe.
I know.
Suzanne says, I mix the electrolytes with Zip Fizz.
I've done that before too.
Cher says, is the ice cream maker giveaway on Facebook too? It's not on Facebook. It's not on Instagram. The place to get the link, which I just put into the chat, is on Facebook and it is on Instagram, but they both direct you to the same
thing. And then you just enter there, and then all of those names we're going to choose from.
Yep. Joe says, "Where's Steve? I have my oven mitts ready for Kentucky."
He's coming. He's going to Kentucky.
He is going to Kentucky.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to go.
You didn't tell him what you ate for lunch. I interrupted you.
It doesn't matter. I had Keto Chow and Keto Chow.
Boring.
Yeah, boring. So there you go. I was just going to make a point that I'm super boring. That's why I don't do videos about what I have. Adrienne says, "How many flavors do you generally have in development at a time?" We do not make any announcements about anything that's in development.
Sometimes a lot, sometimes zero.
Sometimes a lot, sometimes zero.
What was that?
Like, seriously. But the problem is, so to give an example, the Two Crazy Ketos, they started the development, the foundations were put in place in January of 2020. Caramel Macchiato was available in May of 2021.
It takes a long time to do flavor development.
So
because you want to get
go.
it right. So.
Yep. Okay, we're out. Thanks for joining us.
See you
tomorrow. And tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. So, yeah. Bye.
Love you.